So good evening to everyone. This is going to be a quick video to share how to walk through sign up your Redmatter Capital, and beyond sign up the Redmatter Capital, also we're going to do a token burn on the site. Okay, so we'll be able to see how to get that done. So the first thing that you want to do is have the Web3 Africa page open in either Firefox or Google Chrome, or whatever you use in Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Edge, right? And so what I'm going to do is you can go to redmattercapital.com, or you can use the person who referred you. You can use their link, right? Like we said, is not the biggest deal. Okay. Are you saying something, Mita? And if anyone else is logging in, please go ahead and mute your phone.
No.
We don't have feedback.
Yeah, I was going to say you might want to mute because people are coming on.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone. Mute all. All right. So please be aware of your phone. Don't necessarily let it. Yeah, like that. All right, and a second. Okay, so we'll just keep it muted until we finish the recording. Make sure that I double check the email. audiohunt@gmail.com. So I got the email right. Okay. All right, to verify your password, make sure you use a capital and a special character. Okay, and it has to be at least 8 letters long, or 8 characters long. And sometimes you got to do this right here. This is the capture part. This out the way, verify. Create account. I don't see anything moving, so I'm gonna hit it again. Fine. Registration here. You got the link sent. Check the email. So I'm gonna go to email, check the email. Gmail. Here. Non-reply email, confirm your account. Right here, it says, thanks for creating your account, Redmatter Capital. Please confirm your account by clicking here. So click right here, the blue. It opens it up, create a profile. Ready? You can choose it to check, remember me and that kind of thing, but I just usually do because it's easier. If you'd like to, you can go through this on your own. For the purposes of the recording, I'm just going to kind of scroll through it. Just pretty standard stuff. Okay. Click down, accept. Update profile. Updating profile is just updating a profile inside of Redmatter Capital. So now profile is then created. Start browsing investments here. It says log off, which means he's logged on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go directly and do a token burn, because now you have the account set up, right? So I'm just going to come over here, go to, oh, actually I'm already on the page. I don't have to do that. Right here, synthetics, right? And we're going to do a swap of HMN.BEQ to EQ. So we're going to click on swap. But before I click on swap, I'm just going to come here and make sure that, yep, I'm already logged in. MetaMask, everything's logged in. You can see a balance there. Just want to make sure it was connected. Okay, so refreshed it. Now it's connecting. Okay, so it's connected. And because you'll see the bounce will pop up in a second. When the connection is finished, it should pop up. Refresh bounces. Okay, now you see it. So whatever's inside the MetaMask is here, okay? So because this extension is tied to this browser, whatever's in this browser, this extension can see. So what we're gonna do is come back over here. Since we got two of these in the same browser, right? We're gonna come here and do a swap. Click on swap. Right, it does its thing. It says, hey, we're gonna connect. I might have to send some BNB to him too, because I don't think there's any BNB in his account. Okay, so I'm gonna send some BNB to him because I don't think there's any BNB in the account. So when I click on next, click on connect, it's gonna connect the wallets. But it's important to note that there should be some BNB, right? So, get with your sponsor, whoever invited you, and because you're going to need like 50 cents worth of BNB or something like that, right? So get with your sponsor, whoever referred you, and see if they can help you out with the 50 cents of BNB. If not, let me know, and we'll have to figure it out. Okay. So I'm just going to send a little bit of BNB to this account. So come here, figure out what we're going to do for this. I'm not a super, I don't use this a whole lot. Came here, copied. Okay, and obviously this is recording, so you can look at it as many times as you need. I'm just going to come over here to another one of my browsers where I have some BNB available. Okay. So I'm sending a little bit of BNB from this address to the address that I just copied and pasted. And it's BNB. So the amount I did yesterday was 0.003636, which is like literally $1. All right. Next. Confirm, always blue buttons. Alrighty. So I sent it. It's gonna go over here and wait for it to show up. Back to this other browser over here. See if it's in the BNB here yet. All right, so you got some BNB over here. Okay, so that's enough to do the transaction. Right, so now we're gonna come here. Cannot swap. Okay, liquidity pool isn't set up yet. Let's see. Oh, that's because I got the wrong thing in there. We're gonna come here. That's not what we're looking to do. Did I click on the wrong one? Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, this is it right here. Maybe I think I clicked on that one because this is the symbol that I just saw. Click on here. So just make sure you're clicking on the right one. And do what I just did. All right, and we're gonna do from this balance. We're gonna come over here. For everything I do, every single time I always do a test amount, no matter what I'm doing, just because sometimes you could always have a little challenge or something. So I'm send 10 tokens as a test, from BEQ from BEQ to EQ. EQ is equity because that's the position of the token, right? So I'm going to do 10 as a test. Enable HMN requesting. It's tying them together through the swap platform. So this swap platform is tying this humanity node over to the Redmatter Capital page. So the swap is requesting approval to spend DEX tokens. Okay, now click on swap again. We got approval. MetaMask is bridging the connection again between these two browsers, basically, between these two pages, basically. All right, scroll all the way to the bottom, hit confirm. And so we're gonna see this should move down by 10 in a second. Right? Now, people, you could send all of it all at once. I just like to do it step by step. Always send a little bit. Measure. You see, move from here to here. This is going to get caught up, and the blockchain gets caught up, and you'll see it change here as well. But I always like to do a test, because if there's an error, you can, instead of losing 1,100 tokens, it'll be 10 tokens, right? So for that, we're just going to do the rest of them. 1,090. Bada bang, enable here. Hold on. Just because of what I just said as well, let me just reject this. I'm gonna double check to make sure nothing changed when I was messing around here. So BQ dot to EQ, perfect. Again, it might look simple, you know, but I had a friend at one point, he was kind of in a hurry and he sent $50,000 worth of Bitcoin to a Bitcoin Cash account and it was gone. So, you know, I thank God I learned from his lesson, right? So always be patient with your blockchain transactions because you can't go back and get them back, right? No one can give you back the money or anything like that. So that's second time swap. So you got conversion. Now it's processing using the payment fee that it sent, which is like $1, but it just probably uses like 10 cents or 20 cents or something like that. But I'm not going to try to figure out what 10 cents is in BNB. Okay, waiting for the payment to be processed. Executing DEX order conversion. You ready? Just waiting to see the numbers move. You see, we got 1100 down here, and here's 1090. It's just going to update any second. Whenever, there you go. It's done. Just like that. That's simple. You are now finished. Now we're going to come back here, close this page out, and we're going to come back to portfolios. And over time, I'm sure that the ease to jump from one page to another page, and the ability to be able to smoothly navigate will become smooth and smooth as we get more used to it. But yeah, so for right now, you got to come back to assets, and then I believe it's portfolios somewhere. All right, let me see. Commodities, no, bonds, synthetics, nope, stocks, bonds. I don't know where the portfolio is. Let me see. Check account, see if that's it. Nope, it's not it. All right, I'm gonna unmute the phone so somebody can remind me where to find it, because I thought it was a portfolios page somewhere around here. So I'm gonna unmute in case anybody knows where to find the portfolio page. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, allows you to unmute. So does anyone remember how we got to the portfolio page?
My page.
My page.
We got, there we go. I like the teamwork. There we go. X is out. Portfolio page. Where is it at? I might show it up here somewhere. Oh, wait. Word tokens. I know it's done correctly. I just don't know where to find it. Oh, there we go. Right here. This took a second to get updated. It's all blockchain stuff. So there you go. So we just exchanged 1100 tokens, and those tokens just got burned. And if we were to go back to, and now I'm gonna stop the recording here because people don't even need to do this part, but that's the recording. You can stop it, look at it, rewind it. Pretty simple process to get set up and to get your tokens moved over and burned.